including, it seems, the assailant and a police officer who was stabbed at the gates of the Palace of Westminster. Before that, a vehicle driven across Westminster Bridge careered into a number of people on the bridge and injured at least 20 of them and killed 2. 20 people injured, a number of them still in hospital tonight, St Thomas's Hospital and King's College Hospital in London as well. Well, Theresa May, the Prime Minister, has been chairing a meeting of COBRA, the government's emergency committee, this evening, and after that she gave a statement on today's event. She described it as a sick and depraved attack, an appalling incident, she said, but if it was aimed at changing people's way of life here in Britain, in the capital, London, she said that attempt was doomed to failure because Parliament, she said, would sit as normal tomorrow.
I've just chaired a meeting of the government's emergency committee, COBRA, following the sick and depraved terrorist attack on the streets of our capital this afternoon. The full details of exactly what happened are still emerging, but having been updated by police and security officials, I can confirm that this appalling incident began when a single attacker drove his vehicle into pedestrians walking across Westminster Bridge, killing 2 people and injuring many more, including 3 police officers. This attacker, who was armed with a knife, then ran towards Parliament, where he was confronted by the police officers who keep us and our democratic institutions safe. Tragically, 1 officer was killed. The terrorist was also shot dead. The United Kingdom's threat level has been set at severe for some time, and this will not change. Acting Deputy Commissioner Rowley will give a further operational update later this evening. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all who have been affected, to the victims themselves and their family and friends who waved their loved ones off, we welcome them home. For those of us who were in Parliament at the time of this attack, these events provide a particular reminder of the exceptional bravery of our police and security services who risk their lives to keep us safe. Once again today, these exceptional men and women ran towards the danger, even as they encouraged others to move the other way.
Well, after the attack, Westminster was in lockdown. MPs, peers, office staff here all told to stay where they were, whether it was inside the Palace of Westminster or some were moved across the road to Westminster Abbey. About 1,000 MPs, peers and other people were moved to Westminster Abbey. Only in the last hour or so have those people been allowed to go home because the police wanted to make sure there wasn't another attacker in and around the Palace of Westminster. So they were being very vigilant and keeping people where they were. That lockdown, though, now over, but we're at the cordon here, and the roads around Westminster still sealed off. Caught up in it all was our political editor, Laura Koonsberg, who reports now.
Run. Move. Go. The shouts around the heart of Westminster, the centre of our government. Normally a safe place. Not today. Members of the public, politicians, the hundreds of staff for whom this is work. In politics, for some, a home from home. Locked down, a place of danger. Ministers rush to safety.
There are at least a couple of hundred people here inside Portcullis House. This is really the heart of where Westminster does its business, and we're all part of a lockdown after what has happened outside. A police officer has told me one man was shot out the front. A few MPs have told me they've heard 3 or 4 gunshots as they were on their way to vote. This is obviously a place where it's very tightly guarded at all times, but there's quite a sense of shock that finally it appears something so serious has happened right here in the heart of Westminster.
Inside, everything unclear.
am now going to suspend the sitting of the House. This House is now suspended, but please wait here.
Then, in a chamber that sat through all sorts of situations, work interrupted.
There has been a serious incident within the estate. It seems that a police officer has been stabbed, that the alleged assailant was shot by armed police. An ambulance is currently attending the scene to remove the casualties. There are also reports of further violent incidents in the vicinity of the Palace of Westminster, but I hope colleagues on all sides will appreciate that it would be wrong of me here to go into further details until we have confirmation from the police and from the House security authorities about what is going on.
As the seriousness of the attack began to spread, MPs told me they heard 4 gunshots on their way to vote. Others saw with their eyes from their office windows.
We saw a thick-set man in black clothes come through the gates into New Palace Yard. New Palace Yard is just below Big Ben. And this man had something in his hand. It looked like a stick of some sort. He was challenged by a couple of policemen in yellow jackets, and one of the yellow-jacketed policemen fell down. And we could see the man in black moving his arm in a way that suggested he was either stabbing or striking the yellow-jacketed policeman. And one of the policemen then ran to get help, which was very, very quick to come. And as this attacker was running towards the entrance used by MPs, 2 plainclothes guys with guns shouted at him, uttered what sounded like a warning. He ignored it, and they shot 2 or 3 times, and he fell.
Westminster Bridge, a tourist spot. This afternoon, violence stilled it.
I heard what I thought was just a collision, and then I looked through the window of the taxi and I saw someone down, obviously in great distress, and then I saw a second person down, and I started filming, and then I saw 3 more people down, one of them bleeding profusely. So what I saw...
I was just walking across the bridge and suddenly a bus stopped and everybody started screaming. People came off the bus and they seemed very upset. And then I saw what appeared to be a trainer by the side of the road. And then on the other side of the road there was a body. And when I looked further up there was another body. And then when I looked over the side of the bridge there appeared to be a body in the water.